Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. I know I'm not the most consistent, but I'm not gonna promise anything because I'd be lying. Keep quiet. Anyway, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you because you're and if you're new, please don't get if you're new here, please don't get to like, follow, share and subscribe to the video. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your pig, tell your dog, tell your sister, tell your cat, tell everybody, tell the next door neighbor, tell the drunk man there on the corner of the street, tell everybody has a phone, tell them. Thanks. Tell your ex. I'm joking. Anyway, so today's video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about my Tinder horror story. If I talk too fast, I do apologize because I tend to talk fast, but I do apologize. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about my Tinder horror story. Yeah, I joined Tinder. I did that. I joined Tinder. Nah. So where it all began, let's start from the beginning. The reason why I joined Tinder in the first place. Why do I keep looking outside? The reason why I joined Tinder in the first place is because I recently moved to Cape Town, and you know, meet new people. Like I wanted to meet new people, meet new friends, and also I'd been single for the longest time. I'm pretty sure the last relationship I was in was first year. That was my last relationship, was in first year. I'm not going to talk about what year that was. Just know that was in first year. That was my last relationship. I've been single for way too long. So I was like, you know what? Clearly, staying at home in my bed and expecting my husband to come knock on my door is not working. So let me put myself out there and actually go on Tinder. Not go outside, go on Tinder. So can we give a moment for the hair? This wig is so old. I've had this wig longer than I've had a relationship. So I joined Tinder in October, beginning to mid-October. I remember because it was my birthday was approaching. Yeah, my birthday was approaching. So I joined Tinder in October. So I joined Tinder in the beginning of October, beginning to mid-month of October. Join Tinder, put on your pictures, choose your best pictures in your gallery, put down my pictures there and join Tinder. I'm sure I wasn't even on Tinder for I wasn't on Tinder for long before I swiped. Do you swipe right or I don't know? Got a like on this light-skinned guy's profile. We're gonna call him Renault because he drives a Renault, a red Renault with the KZN number plate. Because he's Zulu. So of course I would swipe, but at the time I didn't know he was Zulu. Okay, I swiped. Okay, the reason why I swiped right or left, I don't know, I think it's right. The reason why I liked is because number one, he had a dad bod. Give me a big boy any day. He had a dad bod, he had a beard, and he was taller than me. So okay, like hi bro, we start talking and we hit it off, like conversations flowing, everything's nice, like we're really vibing. Okay, and I'm sure like a week into us talking, he's like, no, you know what, okay, wait, before that, as we are talking, like how that conversation or that question always comes up. How like that question always comes up on on Tinder, if you know, you know. If you don't, I'm telling you, they're always gonna ask you, or at some point of the conversation, they're gonna ask, so what are you doing on Tinder? So what brings you to Tinder, right? Okay. This is where I should have acknowledged that this is a very, very, very big red flag. The biggest of red flags. It is a huge red flag. But the thing is, I saw that it was a red flag, and I'm like, that flag is red. I like red. Anyway, so okay, like, yeah, he asked, what are you doing on Tinder? I'm like, no, I just recently moved to Cape Town and I'm looking to meet new people. Granted, why would you tell a stranger that you just moved to a new place that you don't know? Why? I shouldn't have done that, but I did. Now that I'm thinking about it, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have told him that I just moved to Cape Town. Anyway, so he's asking, what are you doing on Tinder? I'm like, no, moved to Cape Town, wanting to meet new people. I'm like, why are you on Tinder? He's like, so he tells me that he is going to be on a different work assignment, or he's going to be moving soon. Work is going to place him in a different place very soon, according to the internship or whatever program they enrolled or registered to. Like, they move after a few years, I guess. Mind you, he's a pharmacist. Now, I don't know nothing about the pharmacist world for me to be like, oh yeah, or to be like, you're lying, because I don't know nothing. So I was like, oh, okay. So he's telling, mind you, this is in October. He's telling me, beginning of Jan, I'm going to be moving to a different place. I'm like, okay, where are you going to go? He says he doesn't know. He just knows that he's moving to a different place, but he doesn't know where, or, you know, he doesn't know the details. It's fine. So he's like, no, I just want someone to spend my last few months in Cape Town with. I just want someone like I can go on dates with, someone just to spend time with while I'm finishing off my time here in Cape Town. I'm like, okay, no, that's cool. He's like, yeah, I don't want any strings attached. I just want someone to go on dates with and have fun with. I should have said no, because knowing me, I catch feelings very easily. Not feelings, I get attached very easily. So I should have just been like, yeah, no, that's not for me, right? Okay, fine. I'm like, no, cool, I can do that. Like, what do you mean? Go on cute dates and whatever, I can do that, you know? And then, speaking of dates, we're also talking about, what type of guy are you? Are you the one who believes that women, or like 50-50, or you take care of everything, or whatever? Because I'm a Zulu man, and I grew up seeing my father take care of my mother and take care of everything. So naturally, that's also what I'm gonna do, because that's how I am. I'm like, yes, we love that. Who would not love that? So, okay, time goes on, and I'm sure like maybe a week after us talking, he was like, no, we should go out. Mind you, this is like approaching to my birthday. He's like, we should go out. I'm like, okay, where we wanna go? He's like, I don't know, but we should go out. I'm like, okay, no, cool. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me and trusting people. Why do I trust people so easily? Like, you just met this guy, but already like, yeah, I'm going out on a date with him in a city that I've hardly been in for 3 months. Anyway, so fine, like we should go out. And I remember, oh yeah, then I was like, before we do go out on a date, I'd like to meet you first, you know, just to like not make the dates awkward. He's like, okay, no, we can meet, definitely we can do that. Where would you like to meet? Now I'm thinking it needs to be in a central place, and he wanted us to go out that weekend, but I wanted us to meet before we go out. So like, and during the week I'm very busy. So like, you know what? I knock off late. Not that I knock off late, I get home late. Well, I knock off late, if I'm being honest. But yeah. So he was like, you know what, it's fine. Let me meet you for lunch at your work. I'm like, okay, no, cool. I feel safe at work. I know the area around work. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. We can meet at work. Fine. He's like, he's gonna come and spend lunch with me at work. I'm like, okay, no, that's cool. Comes and that day I had lunch with my friend. Okay, so that morning, woke up. Thank goodness I looked cute that morning or that day. Thank goodness, yo. Cause as we're talking before we'd even organize for him to come and have lunch. We're just talking, and then it's like, yeah, tell me when your lunchtime is, and then I'll come. And I was like, oh, you're coming today? Okay, it's fine. Then I got to work, checked my schedule. This is my lunchtime. Went back to my phone, told him my lunch is at this time. Okay, cool. Now the whole day I'm like, now I can't even concentrate at work because I'm anxious about meeting this person for lunch that I don't know from Tinder. Yo, it is coming to work. Also, why would you tell people where you work? Why would you tell a stranger where you work? Sometimes I feel like I don't think. I know I don't think. Anyway, fine. So comes lunchtime, and like I tell my friend, I'm like, yo, I'm about to meet this guy from Tinder. Like, come with me. Like, be close, but like this will make it obvious that I brought back up or whatever. You know, like how girls take their friends for safety reasons. Yes. Yeah. So go outside. Now, before I go outside, I'm on my phone. I'm like, as I look at my phone, I got a message from him, and he's like, I'm parked outside in a red Renault. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm walking down the stairs. I'm looking at the car. I'm like, a red Renault. I'm like, oh, okay, that's parked. He parked at a bit of a distance, which thanks, because no, at work, because sometimes work can be like a high school. Not everyone's in your drama, like, ooh, what's your lunch? And so I go to the car. My friend like stays at a bit of a distance. Go to the car, he gets out. I'm like, okay, he's tall and looks very much like what I saw in the pictures. If anything, he looks better in person than pictures. I don't know what it is with guys and not being able to take proper pictures, or some guys. Mainly the guys that don't care about pictures and social media and stuff. Their pictures are like, but then when you see them in person, you're like, you actually, why don't you pick? Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. So, like, hug him. Hi, how are you? We talk introductions. No, So this is where you work. Yeah, no. You're like, okay, cool. Very cute little moments. And then he noticed that my friend was there. He's like, oh, I feel like your friend is waiting for you. So let me not take too much of your time. I did bring you lunch. And here you go. He gives me the lunch. He bought me KFC. I think it was a snack box. He bought me cold drink, a Red Bull, a chocolate, and something else. But it was like a whole goodie bag of stuff. Like, you get me? I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is very nice. And I was very appreciative. Like, because who would drive? Mind you, I live 30 minutes away from my workplace. Okay? He lives 20 minutes away from my workplace, and we live 10 minutes away from each other. You see? Yeah. So who would drive 20 minutes to go see someone they don't know, bring them lunch, talk to them for 5 minutes, and then go? So it's like, no, you know what? Actually, thank you. Like, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like, thank you very much. And I did send him a cute text like, oh, thanks. I sent him a cute text saying thank you. Then I was working on that Saturday. And he told me, he's like, no, we're gonna go out. I made reservations for 6. I knock off at work at 4 on a Saturday. Remember when I said I live 30 minutes away from where I work? So I had to get back, get ready, and then we still had to have enough time for us to drive to the place to make it by 6. But anyway, fine. Come Saturday, knock off at work. Now I'm rushing home. Now I'm trying to get an Uber, come back home. Now I'm rushing to get ready. I'm bathing. I also had to install my wig because the one that I actually had this wig on. I had this wig on during the week, and I wanted to wear my black one because this one was not giving at that time. Nowadays, I'm joking. At that time, I don't know. You know, like when your wig, your install is like a bit old, and you're just like, no. And if you try to like freshen it up, and it's not working. So I wanted to reinstall I wanted to install my black wig. Mind you, that wig was new, had not been cut, had not been plucked, had not been like that lace thing is still there. And I still had an hour to get ready. I'm assuming I had an hour because I don't know where we were going. Fine, okay. Get home, rush, bath, try to store. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Next thing, he texts me. He's like, I'm outside. Okay. Now it's outside. It's like 5:30, 5:45, in fact. He's outside. I'm nowhere near ready. Like, I'm nowhere near ready. And it's like, I'm outside. I'm like, I'm not ready yet. Please give me like 5 minutes. He's like, no problem. 5 minutes go by. I'm still not ready. I'm like, okay, I'm almost done. He's like, no problem. I'm like, hey, you are too patient, Duela. Hey. Okay. Not even like being a bit passive aggressive, like, no, but please do bear in mind that the reservation's at 6. Like, trying to like, it's fine. I was like, no problem. Okay, finally get ready. I'm ready to go outside. My friend also comes out because like, I want to see who this guy is. And then she's like, have her back by 10, okay? And the guy's like, oh, okay, no problem. We go, okay. We reach this 4-way stop. He was like, oh yeah, I got you something. Mind you, it's Saturday, the 19th of October, the day before my birthday. Because my birthday was on Sunday, the 20th of October. Okay? He's like, I got you something for your birthday. I already told him it was my birthday by then. Yeah, I'm guessing. And he bought me flowers. I was like, oh, so cute. I'm going to insert the clips. Okay, gets me the flowers. I'm like, oh my gosh. If you want to make me happy, buy me flowers and food and wigs and give me money. But just spoil me, honestly. You don't even have to be around me 24/7 or visit me all the time. But spoil me. Let me feel your presence even when you're not there. Let me feel the pressure even when you're not around. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, so we go and I'm like, where are we going? He's like, no, we're going to Stellenbosch. We go to Stellenbosch. It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. On the drive there, things were still a bit awkward, but like not that much. And like, no, we're talking. He's like, how was your day? I'm telling him about work, and I'm just like, today was a lot. I was so annoyed. This person pissed me off. This one annoyed me. Like, and he's like listening. He's like, really? And then what did you do? He's not just like that's crazy. I hate a that's crazy guy or a that's crazy guy. Cause why? I'm telling you something and you're like, that's crazy. Babe, the car's tire's flat. That's crazy. Oh, baby, this person like annoyed me so much at work. That's crazy. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, and then what happened? What did you say? You know, I also had this type of experience at work, and like we exchanging stories, like work stories and stuff. Like it was very nice. We get there, the place is very nice. Oh, guys, one thing about Stellenbosch and the wine farms there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, we get there, it's very nice. I'm gonna add clips of how it looked. They had a pianist there. He was playing the piano and singing. The ambience was beautiful. Like it was amazing. So we order, and he doesn't drink. I drink. He doesn't drink. But he was like, if you want to order a drink, you can order a drink. So order a pina colada. Me and pina coladas, we go together. Like honey and mustard. I don't know if those go together. I just feel like it makes sense. Honey and mustard, yeah. So I ordered pina colada and pizza. He ordered a Coke or something and a steak, which was also very delicious. I understand why people go to restaurants and order steak, because the steaks at restaurants are very good. So I understand. He ordered a steak, one of those ribeye, you know, not a T-bone. Everyone knows what T-bone is. No, everyone knows T-bone. No, a ribeye. Very good, very very delicious. Anyway, conversation is flowing, and the more we talk, he's like, why do I feel so comfortable around you? Like, why am I telling you everything? Like, why am I telling you this? Like, he's also telling me about this weird experience that he had. I'm not gonna say it because, you know, but, and he's like, why did I just tell you? Because that's crazy. Mind you, it was a crazy story. And granted, after hearing that, I should have been like, something's wrong. And it has something to do with killing a person. So I should have already been like, but then again, but you know. Anyway, conversation is flowing, like it's very nice. We have a good time. Like I really enjoyed my time there. We had an amazing time. He also said he had a good time. If he was lying, I kiss him, but he told me that he had a good time. Oh, the check comes, and that the waiter was like trying to be funny. She's like, should I give it to her? Like, girl, stop. No, don't even play. Yo. But anyway, he's like, oh, he takes care of the bill. He doesn't even like flinch or anything. Like he just takes it, pays, you know. And now we're on our way back. We're leaving. It's like 10. It's like late, like 10, 11, and we're driving back. And something was like, yo, I don't want this night to end. And I was like, and I told him, I'm like, I don't want this night to end. He's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know, I just don't want the night to end. He's like, okay, but what do you want to do? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. Do something. Like, he's like, no, I know this cute dessert place. Let's go there. I hope they're still open. Okay, one thing I like about Cape Town, these places close late. Back in Vaal, 5 o'clock the mall's closed. Go home. If you couldn't get to the mall because you're working until 4 or whatever the case may be, and you couldn't make it to the mall, do your things on the weekend. Here, the mall's closed at 9. You have stronger. You get off at work at 5, nah? You still have 4 more hours to get to the mall and do whatever you need to do. What do you mean? Like, so we go to this dessert place. Also very cute. I think I'll find the pictures. Very nice. And I was like, you know what, let me pay for dessert, because you paid for dinner, you bought me flowers, you picked me up, and you're gonna drop me off. Let me pay for dessert. That's the least I could do. Let's pay for your ice cream. Like, they had this waffle type ice creams and stuff, like very nice. So we go have ice cream, we're sitting in the car and we're talking again, until even the ice cream place closed, and that place also closes. We sit in the car like, okay, now we need to go, because now the complex, or the little mall, that complex is also closing. Like they're closing the big gates. Like, now I really need to go. And he's like, okay, let me take you home. I'm like, who's home? He's like, you're home. I'm like, okay, just so I know, okay. And now we're driving back. And then he pulls over the car. I'm like, okay, this is how I die. Mind you, he was telling me that story earlier in the restaurant, and now we are here. And he knows I don't know Cape Town, and I only know one person in Cape Town. And this is how I go out, because of a guy I met on Tinder. This is how it all ends. This is how it ends. In the middle of the road at 1 at night. This is how it ends. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, no, I just want to do something. He pulls over. I'm like, and then he pulls me and kisses me. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. He's like, I wanted to do that all night. I'm like, oh, well, damn. Things continue. Conversation is flowing. It's very nice. We've moved from Tinder to WhatsApp. Like, you know, like, it's very cutesy. November comes. Now it's my first time staying over at his place. I don't even know how it happened. One night we're just talking. He's like, yeah, you should come over. I'm like, I would, but I'm working tomorrow. I like using that excuse. And this excuse did not work with this Zulu man. Because he was like, I'll take you to work. I'm like, no, but I start work very early. He's like, yeah, it's fine. I'll take you to work. I'm like, but I have to be there at a certain time. I have to leave here at 5:45. He's like, I'll take you to work. I'm like, yo. He's like, tell me when you're done packing. Ha! Tell me when you're done packing. When did I agree to come over? You telling me to tell you when I'm done packing. I was like, okay, I'll tell you when I'm done packing. Pack my stuff, pack my toiletry bag, my overnight bag, I'm like, I'm done. He's like, okay, I'm on my way. Come, switches. Mind you, it's at night. It's like 9 o'clock at night when I'm going to go see a boy. Are you okay? Get to his place. Very nice apartment. Very cute. But you can see that boys live there because his room was very nice. He had his walls decorated with album covers, you know, and had all the artists that I like, you know, not the basic artists, not your normal artists, like the underground artists. And I was like, see, you're gonna be a problem. Because I think about me, if we look, excuse me, can I speak? English has forsaken me. If we click in music or music-wise, I love you. Automatically I love you. Right? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Okay, anyway, the room is decorated with album covers on the wall. He has a Ted Baker bag sitting there. I'm like, you got money. I'm joking. Anyway, we spent the night talking, getting to know each other a bit more. I had to sleep because I've worked the following day. He didn't try nothing. He did, but didn't get anywhere. Because also, he was talking about, no, I don't like cuddling. Because I was telling him that, we were talking about love languages. And I was telling him that I like being held, but I don't like being touched. Which is weird. But then he was also like, yeah, I also don't like being touched. And he said that he finds holding hands stupid. And then I was like, okay, what about cuddling? Because I like cuddling. He was like, no. He's like, he also doesn't like cuddling. I'm like, okay. Funny enough, that night, all he wanted to do was cuddle. Leave me alone. Why are you holding me? The bed is this big. Okay? I'm here. This is your side. I'm laying here. And you are laying here also. Why? Go to your side of the bed. And I'll tell him, go to your side of the bed. And he would move up and then pull me towards him. And then I'd move back up to my side of the bed. And then he'd also move. Like, sir, you said you don't like cuddling. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. But it was cute. It's nice sleeping next to someone. But also like sleeping alone. Like, yo, get away. Anyway. So, okay, next morning I wake up very early, get in the shower, get dressed, He wakes up, takes me to work. He's like, Ish, now you don't have lunch because oh, so you didn't eat breakfast? I'm like, no, I just eat something. Because sometimes when I don't eat until lunchtime. So yeah, unless I get something at work. He was like, you didn't eat breakfast, what are you gonna eat for lunch? Because I didn't get you anything. He was like, no, it's fine, I'll bring you lunch. I'm like, so you're gonna go back home, chill for like 4 hours and then come back and bring me lunch? He's like, yeah, I'll bring you lunch. I'm like, okay. He's like, cool, just tell me when your lunch is. I'm like, okay. Well, check my schedule, this is when my lunchtime is, comes, brings me lunch. This time he bought me wings, a drink, Red Bull, I think biltong and something else. I can't remember. But it was another goodie bag full of stuff. Oh, and the thing was sweets. Yes. Brings me lunch and leaves. Cute. You know? He's very much I would do. You know? Then comes again a Saturday where I'm working. This time he was also working. And he knocks off at 5. I knock off at 4. I was like, no, I'll just be at the mall until you... Because no, what happened was, I was telling him that I knock off at 4 because he wanted to hang out. But then I was telling him that I would knock off at 4 and he was telling me that he knocks off at 5. And I was like, that's okay. I'll just chill at the mall, right? And then we can go home. And we can say what we're going to do. He's like, okay, no, that's cool. Okay, spend an hour at the mall, window shopping, looking at things I have no business looking at. Think about me, if I look at something, I'm like, I want this, I'm going to buy it. Now that's the problem, that's why I'm always broke. Anyway, Kay fetches me Valley at 5, we go back, and he's like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, okay, you'll tell me when you decide. And then he tried to he's like, no, if you don't want to tell me what you're going to eat, then I'm just going to drop you off at home. I'm like, first of all this time, you would just say that you're going to bring me lunch. You were very fine with buying whatever you were buying and giving it to me. Also, I'm not a picky eater, so that's fine. But you were fine with doing that. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to ask me what I want to eat, and if I don't tell you, you're going to drop me off at home. Why are you being weird? Like, what are you doing? Anyway, fine. Then we end up going to the mall, or like the food side. Yeah, like Steers. There was Steers, Burger King, Burger King, KFC, and then McDonald's was like on the other side. He was like, so what do you want? Like, we're parking now, sitting in the car. We parked. He's playing music. It's like, what do you want to eat? I'm like, I don't know. Also, I was doing it on purpose because why were you telling me that you're going to drop me off at home because I can't decide what I want to eat? No. He was like, okay, fine. He was like, I'm going to decide for you. I'm like, you've been doing this the whole time. What's changed? What has changed? Tell me now. Anyway, I was like, okay, no. Because it's this time when KFC had like all these new things to try. Like, KFC was going through a stage, eh? I think it's still going through a stage. It's just advertising new things, and you know, they're like this chicken strips box with like a lot of sauces. Yeah. So go to KFC, and then I was like, I'm thirsty. I was like, why didn't you order a drink at KFC? I'm like, no, not that type of thirsty. It's the weekend. I'm the other type of thirsty. He's like, oh, okay, no, there's a Tops side. Let's go buy you something to drink. We go. He was wearing his uniform, so he was like, I'm not holding it because can't be. I'm like, first of all, sir, you work on the other side of the nation. Not on the side. You know, he works on the other side of Cape Town, and we're on the other side of Cape Town. Who that works that side is going to see you? But it's fine. I will carry my own drink. It's okay. Choose my drink. He pays. Go to the car. Wait, this is where the problem started. So we're sitting in the car, we're chilling, and listening to music. Now, as I'm like, finally like, okay, I want KFC. And starts the car. Hi, the car doesn't want to start. Why is the car not starting? Because you're sitting in the car the whole time listening to music. Now the battery's tired. Okay, now he's a bit frustrated because the car doesn't want to start. I'm not deciding what I want to eat. So he calls his father. He's like, oh, the car's doing that thing again. It doesn't want to start. Da, 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 da. His father's like, no, call the insurance. Okay, he calls my way. And no, they're like, okay, no, send us your location because we're going to be there in about, they said 30 minutes to an hour. I was like, jeez, that's fine. Then I made a joke. I was like, let me call an Uber and dip. It's like, you're just going to leave me here. I'm like, I'm joking. I'm going to sit here with you. I'm going to ride out this situation with you. I will never leave you. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm here for you. Like, you know? Anyway, so now we're sitting in the car. His mom calls. Mind you, the phone is connected to the Bluetooth, obviously, because we listen to music. So as the calls are coming in, obviously the call is playing through the speaker. So I'm listening to the whole conversation. I'm listening to all the conversations. And I'm just listening. I'm sitting there, you know, and then he gets off the phone with his mom. His dad calls again. I'm listening to the whole conversation. His sister calls, you know, like I'm just sitting there being a little passenger princess on my phone, you know. My way comes, they do their thing, 1 2 1 2. Car starts, yay, great. He's like, let's order your food. Orders my food, and I got like the chicken strips. This is when KFC was going through this, I think it's still going through its phase where it just keeps advertising new stuff that they have. So it was chicken strips, like it had all of these different types of sauces and fries. And then I was like, oh, I'm thirsty. He's like, why don't you order something by KFC to drink? I'm like, it's the weekend. I'm not that type of thirsty. I'm a different type of thirsty. He's like, okay, no, that's fine. There's a Tops close by, so let's go get you something to drink. Okay, we go there. I get the, you know, little JCs, the can JC Louis. I like those. Don't try the black one. It's disgusting. Anyway, then as we're sitting down in the car outside of Tops after buying the alcohol, his sister calls. And no, on the phone, his sister, he's like, no, it's not me. So once I'm done, then I'll tell you when I'm on my way back, you know, because his sister lives in town, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, how does your sister know who I am? For you to just be like, no, I'm with Ban Ban. And she's like, okay, cool, no, let me know when you talk about me. You told your sister about me? Period. I'm joking. But like, you told your sister about me? Maybe I left a little bit of an impression. We don't know. Anyway, 5 minutes. 5 minutes after getting off the phone with sister, another call comes through. Now it's a name that I don't know. I know his sister's names. This is another name I know. Yo, the way he hung up that phone, I'm like, hey, bro. And then he's like, no, it's not family, so it's not important. What do you mean? Okay, I'm like, you know what? Let it go. You guys are not in a relationship. Let it go. I had the person calls again. Hi, bro. At this point, it's given this is an emergency. He's like, no, this person is with my sister. So I'm like, okay. And he's like, this person is with my sister. My sister, I just got off the phone with my sister and everything's fine. So I'm like, oh, okay. So my friend was doing her hair at the time. She was like, no, just drop her off at the salon, not at home, because then I'm going to be at home alone. And I was like, that's why. So we go to the salon, and as we're driving to the salon, this person keeps calling and keeps hanging up, and they keep calling and the person keeps hanging up. I'm like, at this point, answer it, because it's giving emergency at this point, because why would they call you so much? So we finally get to the salon. I'm sure on the drive over, this person has called 9 times already, and you telling me that this person's with your sister, and you just told your sister that you're with me, and now this person can't stop calling you. Now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, like, is it me or is that just a bit suspicious? And who is this person? Because every time I ask him, who is it? He's like, no, it's not family. Then go, who is it then? It's not family, but this person keeps calling, and they're with your sister, and you just told your sister that you're with me. Now all of a sudden he's like, yeah, Mimi, I have to go. My phone's flat. I need to drive all the way back to town. Now you're chasing me out of the car. And usually we sit in the car for like about a good 10-20 minutes before I get out. Now all of a sudden we just got here and yeah, I was like, okay, let me take my alcohol, you can keep the food. And I got out of the car. But I still took the food because I didn't mean like it's free food, like. And usually he'd like text me when he gets home or when he arrives, like I got home safe or whatever the case may be. Nothing. I'm like, okay. The next morning, still nothing. I text him like, are you okay? He's like, no, I'm fine. Like, did you get home safe yesterday? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Okay, I leave him alone. I'm sure like around Wednesday, I called him. I'm like, no, I just want to check up on you and see if you're doing okay. He's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. My sister's like a bit sick, but I'm okay. I'm like, okay. And you couldn't, okay. I'm like, no, let me leave him alone. Let me leave him alone. Hi, around the weekend time again. I'm like, okay, should I text him? So I text him on WhatsApp, one tick. Ha! I'm like, maybe the data's off. Whole day goes by. Ha! Still one tick. Try to call. Voicemail. Go to Instagram. Unfollow. And remove from following. Ha! That's crazy. That's crazy. So the nigga just decided to block me everywhere and like literally just wiped me off the face of the earth. After that person called, that I still don't know who the person is. I should have known. He said it's just gonna be for like a few months till he leaves. I should have known that, Haibo. But and that's how it ended. That's how my Tinder experience went. And now I'm Tinder hurt and I'll never go back on Tinder ever again. Hey, yeah, ne. As if I'm the toxic one, you're gonna block me as if I'm toxic. You know what you were doing. You know what you're doing. Anyway, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe this video. If you want to hear more of my Tinder horror stories, let me know. Because I have this one. Yo, guys, people are not okay. And I have a video of it also. Because why? Anyway, please don't forget to like, share. Hello?